Started with Coach Van Gundy. Jen Hale, you can lead us off, followed by Todd Graffinini, and then we'll open it up to
Coach, congrats on the win. What worked so much better with the offense tonight?
Jen, I have no idea. We played with better pace and energy. The ball moved. Guys made shots. It had nothing to do with me. I'll tell you that. It was, guys just played the game better tonight. I thought we attacked the basket a little bit more. 54 points in the paint. I thought we did a good job there. Put more pressure on their defense, which also created some better looks from three. So, it was a lot better tonight. I just think guys played the game better.
And certainly your bench gave you some much-needed effort. What was the key to their success this evening, especially Nickeil Alexander-Walker maybe facing off against his cousin?
I think the key to Nickeil's success is that his coach let him play a little bit.
Well said, Coach. Thanks.
Coach, you're in the new year with a solid win. Look, you had 7 in double figures. You held Oklahoma City to 80 points, but I just thought the play of Eric Bledsoe, especially in the first half, kind of set the tone. He was very aggressive and really settled into the game, and I thought everybody else followed suit after that.
Absolutely. That's who Eric Bledsoe is. He's a great attacker, one of the best in the league. We saw that tonight. He made good decisions. He always defends. It was good to see him attacking the way he did. We got really good guard play tonight.
Well, Coach, you had some adversity. Brandon Ingram got ejected in the second half, and you don't know how the team's going to react, but it obviously rallied the troops, and they went on a run and put the game away with your best player in the locker room.
Well, and we only got, 18 minutes or 17 minutes and change out of Zion tonight. Mm-hmm. So it was a night where a lot of guys had to step up and play well, and they did. Really good in that regard to see other guys contribute as much as they did.
Hey, Stan, Christian Clark here with Noel.com. Eric had a few baskets at the rim, Nickeil and Lonzo as well. Just how important to the offense is just guards, willingness to drive it in there and try to finish at the rim.
Yeah, we need to attack. We need to drive the ball to score. We need to try to get a few more cuts to score. It can't be just Zion and Brandon attacking. And so tonight, I think we got more guys in attack mode. I think that was a lot better.
What's up, Coach? This is Will from The Athletic. Just what exactly was the explanation they gave you on the BI ejection and just what they came over and told you?
I didn't really ask for one. I thought it was – I didn't see the play on tape, Will, so I don't know. They said he wound up and followed through. So that was the explanation. Didn't even seem like a flagrant to me, let alone a flagrant two. I was a little surprised if they would have come back and said – 2 in the ball. That's sort of the way the league has gone over the last couple of years. But man, to have a flagrant 2 and say he was ejected. When the guy first said 2 to me, when Jonathan Sterling, I asked the call and he said 2, I thought he meant just 2 shots. I thought it was just going to be a common foul. I really did. He said flagrant 2. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, it wasn't a good moment for us, but our guys overcame it well.
Hey, Coach, it's Andrew from ESPN. Just what would have been your thoughts of Nickeil's play in the last 2 games? I know you joked about, his coach finally being able to play him, but what have you thought about his minutes on the floor?
They've been good. He plays with a good energy level. I think he's made some really nice strides on the defensive end of the floor. I've got good trust in him there. He can definitely score the ball. The turnovers have to come down. I think that was, a problem in his rookie year, and it's even as well as he's played, it's been a problem in these 2 games. So, that's the area, especially as you get into close games and things, which he really hasn't been in yet. You got to take care of the ball. 3 turnovers tonight, a couple of the other night. That's got to come down. But his energy, his ability to score the ball, and I've been happy with his work at the defensive end of the floor.
Hey, Stan, Scott Kushner with Noel.com. Happy New Year. The ability to finish the way that you guys did without Brandon at all. I think you guys held them to 2 points for the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. The game was never really in doubt, despite, Zion and foul trouble and all that. Like, there was some adversity there. Do you take anything away from that, or is it just it's a win and let's move on?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is it's just a win and let's move on. We're early in the year. We're trying to get better. We'd obviously been struggling offensively. It was good to see the ball go in the basket a little bit tonight. It was good to score some points. I thought our defense was pretty good overall. So it was just a good night, and we need to keep moving forward. The games come fast and furious here. You're playing every other day. You just got to get some rest and get ready for the next one.
Yeah. Hey, Coach. Doug with TV. You mentioned the points in the paint. Plus 20.
Hey, Doug, I can't hear you.
Oh. Hello. Can you hear me now? 1, 2. 1, 2. No?
Can you turn up your volume or something? No, it got worse, Doug.
Let's go back over to Will.
What's up, Coach? This is Will again. You mentioned Eric's play tonight. What did you think about Lonzo and just maybe him playing a little bit more aggressive? I think he had a season high in assists tonight. Just whatever you saw from him.
Yeah, and I think where his assists come from, I mean, not all of them, obviously, but he had the one really nice lob to Zion. But when you're getting downhill and attacking, you're forcing help. You can make plays. So that's something that he's gotten better at. He wants to improve at that. I think he's serious about it, but, it's habits, and we want to just keep him on the attack more and more and more. Thought he had a couple good ones tonight.
All right, Stan, take 2. Can you hear me? Any better? No.
Yeah, I can hear you now, Doug, I think.
Oh, there we go. All right. Plus 24 in the paint, plus 18 rebounding. Are those categories you would expect to be good at? I mean, is that sort of who this team could be? I'm guessing you're happy about those numbers, right?
Yeah, and that's how we have to play. Listen, I mean, we're I was saying to the coaches the other day, and we're a throwback NBA team. We're big and strong and physical, and we're a team that's got to attack the paint. And so those numbers have got to be good. We've got to offensive rebound the ball, and we've got to keep other people from scoring into paint. That's just who we are. And that's how we're going to win. And, I thought from a defensive standpoint, look, I know a lot of people are going, and there's going to be nights that people probably 3 us to death. And, they had 11 threes at halftime and only had 47 points. So, if we don't give up points in the paint, if we don't foul people, if we don't turn the ball over, we're going to have a chance every night. And those are big things for us. And, yeah, they were 3 us, and it was like, oh, my God, are they ever going to start missing? It was like the Toronto game opening night. But, I don't think it's going to tell my fellow coaches anything they don't know. I mean, that's how you're going to have to beat us, I hope, is you're going to have to go in and make a lot of threes.
Hey, Stan, Scott Kushner, one more time. The game in Phoenix was so lopsided one way. To be able to come out and respond as well as they did, is that meaningful for you? You haven't seen this team go through necessarily something like that where they played so badly to then come back the next game and put together a pretty complete effort. Does that matter to you when you're kind of trying to judge exactly where this team is or how far they have to go?
I mean, that's a great question and actually a great point you're making, Scott. Jen before the game asked about, how do you get them ready emotionally? And I said, and I was being honest, I really wasn't worried about that. I think this is a resilient group. I think they come in every day legitimately trying to get better. And I didn't have any doubts they'd be ready to play. You don't know how you're going to play, but I didn't think there would be any hangover effect at all. And I think it speaks well of them that they came and played at the level they did tonight against a team that has been playing really well early in the year, as you guys know. Every game they've had has been really close. And so to come in and play like that tonight after the Phoenix game, it was great. It shows that, hey, listen, in this season, the games are coming quickly. You got to be able to let go of the last one and get ready for the next one. I mean, that's going to be a key, I think, for everybody this season. The whole next game, last game thing is going to be important. I mean, I've got a really good friend who is a Major League Baseball manager. Now he's a bench coach for Baltimore, Freddie Gonzalez. And, we talk all the time about the differences between the sports. And that's one of the things he says about baseball, because they play every day. You have to learn to let it go. I'm not great at that, but our players, I think, are. And they let it go. They came and worked. They got ready for this one and, put Phoenix in the rearview mirror.
Hey, Coach, this is Ollie with the Bird Rights. Did you say anything to the guys after Brandon got thrown out? Because it sure looked like Lonzo really took it upon himself to basically become really more aggressive, drive it in the lane, and either get shots for himself or play make for others. Or was it just the guys rallied around that event?
Yeah, I didn't say anything to him. I simply subbed into the game, and we kept playing. I mean, I just kept coaching. I didn't. There was no emotional, moment. No win one for the Gipper there for me. That was just, us playing basketball. So no, I can't take any credit for that. Our guys responded well to it.
Thanks, Coach. Have a good New Year.
All right, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right, Happy New Year.